Determine whether the equation is in function form. We want to write this so that y is a function of x. Function form means that y is a function of x. Here we can see that y equals something of x. So this one would be in function form. Y is by itself. There's where y is by itself. So this would be yes. This is in function form. Y is not by itself here. So this would be no. Write an equation in function form. I need to get the y by itself. Here's y. It's being subtracted by 3x and subtracted by 11. I need to put those on the other side of the equation to get y by itself. How would I put negative 3x on the right-hand side? I would do the opposite. So I'm going to add 3x, and I also want to put the 11 on the other side. The opposite of negative 11 would be plus 11. Let's cancel, and I'm left with just the y. Y equals 3x plus 11. The next problem, here's my y. I can see that y is being multiplied by negative 7, and it's being added by a positive 5x. This is like having a two-step equation. I'm going to solve for y. That means I want to put the 5x on the right-hand side. You do the opposite of positive 5x, which would be negative 5x, negative 5x. We get that negative 7y equals 14 minus 5x. There's one more thing to do to get y by itself. I need to undo the multiplication with division. Divide by negative 7, divide everything by negative 7. We get these to cancel. We get y equals 14 divided by negative 7 would be negative 2. Negative divided by a negative is positive, and then that's just 5/7 x. 5/7 x. The y is by itself. It is in function form. One more. I need to get y by itself. So I'm looking here. What are the two things that I need to do to get away from y? I need to undo this, adding a 4. This is a positive 4. So the opposite of a positive 4 would be minus 4. And am I going to do minus 4 to the x? No, minus 4 would go here with the 2. Those cancel, and we're left with 6y equals 12x. And then negative 2, negative 4 is negative 6. There's only one more thing to do to get y by itself. Y is being multiplied by 6, so I divide by 6, and I divide everything by 6. Let's cancel. And 12 divided by 6 would be a 2x. Minus 6 divided by 6 is 1. Equals y. All right, we're not going to be getting into literal equations too much, but I would like to show you how easy it is to do it. These will be bonus this year to do them on homework or quizzing and testing. It says to solve for R2. So where is R2? R2 is right here. I need to solve for it. Well, what's being done to R2? It's being added by R1. So if I want to put that on the other side of the equation, I would subtract R1. Subtract R1. We're left with R2 equals, is R and R1 the same thing? No, they are not. Just like capital letters and lowercase letters are not the same. it's important that you use exactly the variable that is given to you. So we have R2 equals R minus R1. You're just solving equations with lots of variables in them. You're solving for a specific variable. Here is G. It says solve for V. Here's V. I need to solve for V. Well, I need to get V out of the denominator first. So I'm going to cross multiply, make C a fraction so that I have a proportion, a ratio that equals a ratio. And then I'm going to cross multiply. C times V is CV equals 1 times Q is Q. Now I've got V out of the denominator, and I just need to finish solving for V. Divide by C, and we get V equals Q divided by C.